Hello everybody. I thought today we'd have another little story for those children who are still away from school. And I wonder if you've seen many of these around. There's lots now in the windows in the houses. We've got one in the rectory that my grandchildren did. So I thought today we'd be out tonight, won't we, clapping for our carers and things. And the rainbow is something that we've seen a lot of recently in the windows and things with this COVID-19. And so I thought I'd tell you the story of how the rainbow became the symbol of hope. You probably know the story. The story involves somebody called Noah. Noah was an old man, he was a good man, and he loved God with all his heart and with all his soul, and he did what God wanted him to do. Now, God said that he was going to send a lot of rain on earth. There was going to be floods coming to the earth. But Noah would be okay if he went and built an ark. So Noah went with his sons and he obeyed God. He did what God wanted him to do. And so he gathered together lots and lots of wood and put together, they hammered, they sawed, and they put together lots and lots of huge ark, a huge boat. Enough room, God told Noah that he should go and collect the animals from the world, from all over the place, to put into this ark. And so that's what Noah did. He went and he collected all animals, wild animals like lions. And what have we got here? We've got a cheetah there, and parrots and zebras, wild animals, domestic animals, farm animals, chickens, cows, sheep, pigs. He got them all together, the mommy animal and the daddy animal, and two of each of them. He got them into the ark. And I bet there was a commotion in that ark. I bet there was a lot of noise going on and a few squabbles. He'd probably have to put them apart from one another. Well, then the rain started. Noah and his family and all the animals got into the ark. They were safe, and the rain started. The rain started, the wind started, and the level of the water got higher and higher and higher. And it rained and rained. This is a lovely piece of material, isn't it? It rained and rained for 40 days and 40 nights. There was no stopping it. It poured down, absolutely poured down. And the ark went higher and higher and higher in the floodwater and started to float on the floodwater. Well, then after 40 days, as it was coming towards the end, Noah decided he'd better see if it was safe, if there was land there. So he sent out a raven, and the raven didn't come back. So a few days later, after 40 days, God sent the dove. And the dove came back with a little olive branch. You can't see it in there, look. The olive branch in its beak. So Noah knew that there was dry land. And so the ark stopped on top of a mountain. And all the animals started to get out. One by one, two by two. Some of them went north, some went west, some went east, and some went south. All parts of the world. And Noah and his family got out and thanked God. They got down, they built a little altar where they thanked God. And God made them a promise. He said, I will never again flood the earth and make it sad. I promise to you, this is my sign of my promise. And he put a rainbow in the sky. And those that saw it, Noah and his family saw it, and they knew it was God's promise that God would look after them forever and ever. Now we only have a rainbow, don't we? Let me get back to my rainbow. We only have a rainbow when we see water and sunlight. The sunlight comes through the water. And sometimes our lives are like that. Sometimes we have sad times in our lives, so we have a few tears. But God has promised sunshine after dark, light after rain. And when we see the rainbows out tonight, perhaps when we're out clapping at 8 o'clock, perhaps we can think of that story of Noah and remember God, how God looked after Noah. So the rainbow there is the sign of hope. And we've got hope. We've got hope that all will be well because we believe and trust in God. So until next time, I'll see you again. God bless.